Hello, thank you for joining. My name is Olufunke, and this is our zone where we talk about retirement planning for Nigerians. Like I will always say at the beginning of every program, I'll say, please commit that sin now. Is there anything you think will be beneficial to you and to the community in which you live at large? Start it now. Commit that sin. You can never go wrong. And especially for your retirement planning, this is the best time to start. The best time to plant a tree is today. Thank you for joining. If you recall, when I was talking last week, I spoke about how you make your money work for you at retirement and not the other way around. And here today, we'll be talking about investment club, referencing where we're coming from last week, where in that I had spoken about you coming together in two, three to put your money together to get that rental property. Today I'm going to talk about investment club because that is the name for what I described in my last video. So, what is an investment club? An investment club is the coming together of two or three people to pool resources together. You come together to pool your resources together for the sole purpose of investing. Now, that investment could vary. It could be that you want to use it for property to get rental income. It could be you want to use it to get stocks, to get dividends income, or it could also, whatever purpose you so desire to use this investment club for. However, when you're coming together, there are things you have to look out for. People that are coming together must be of people of like minds. You must have the same interests. And what do I mean? Are you interested in having a property and you cannot go alone and you're looking for people to go with you? That's an interest. Do you desire to own shares in Fortune 500 companies or in the big five in Nigeria and you can't go alone, maybe because of the cost, and you know what it is to get those shares? That's people of like mind. Are you looking at whatever investment you're looking at? You now form a club. You come together. You've proven that you have the same interests. Now you have come together. You are now going to decide how much you will be bringing in and the time in which this money will be coming in. There will be rules guiding this investment club. There will be modalities guiding these investment clubs. You must have people you are accountable to, people that can audit your books. By so doing, it means that for you to have these things in place, this investment club must be registered. As a matter of fact, it has to be registered. And why do you want it to be registered? It's because you want to have some form of accountability. Once it is registered, it can be sued and you can, those kind of things. It is a legal entity. In that, you now have amongst yourself with how you want to make decisions, where you want to be meeting, the contribution you want to be making, the time of the contribution, what this money will be used for, when this investment will take place. So let's paint a scenario. We are in March 2025, and by December 2025, you want to own a property. You decide, where do you want to own this property? You want to own this property at Ibadan or your state. Because people say I talk about Lagos a lot. Maybe because I live in Lagos. At Ibadan or your state. And you have decided that the house you want to buy is X amount. So here comes the paperwork. You have looked out within your influence, your constituencies, people you talk to, your friends, family, and you have mapped out 5 people that you have like mind, like interest. You know what you want. You maybe when you talk once in a while, you get to know that these people would want to own properties, for example, and they want to own it in Ibadan to start with. So you talk to them, you come together, and you sit down. You draft what I would call a constitution that will guide this club. Once you write down the constitution, you go ahead and give it a name. My name is Olufunke, so I would say Olufunke and Co. Investment Club. We go get it registered. Once we get it registered, we now say, okay, when you're doing the registration, of course, the lawyer would have told you the things you would have put in there. For me, I know you have a MEMAT, you have your form CO2, CO7, that will have the directors and all that. And if you're registering a club, I don't have a full detail of that, how that is done, but I'll find out. You go ahead and do that, get a legal person to look at it. All of you come together. Now decide this is how much each person will bring in and when they will bring it in. Remembering that your target is to get a house by December at Ibadan. So you agree what maybe the house is 100 million and you've been able to bring about 6 people together, and these 6 people can pull in the desired funds to make these laudable projects achievable. Now, if you recall what I said, that an investment club is people coming together to pool their resources together and put it in a pool. You do investment from those pool. Those investment varies along the line. It could be that you want to get a house, maybe that you want to even get to invest in shares. So we're still using Ibadan as a scenario. You now come together and you do all that. In amongst yourself, you get somebody that is good with figures. If you don't have, that means you outsource it. You get somebody that can. Let me say it this way: an investment club makes you accountable, really, because you know that money has to go somewhere, so you put your money towards that. So, what are this video today? I'm trying to say that you just don't form an investment club if you don't have people of like minds, because there are pitfalls also when you do that. You can have somebody that is it's just not good with money and can't keep their words, and they start today and they are out. Also, you must have there will be policies guiding entering and exit. You must have policy guiding all that, really. You must put in place things that will guide so that your money don't go missing. And like I said, you must be accountable. So, in a nutshell, I want you to look at that as an option to be able to get some form of rental income, some form of dividend if you so desire. But my concern and focus right now is actually for rental income. Thank you for joining. If you have questions or you have stories about investment club. Oh, before I go, I know of a very big investment club in Nigeria. I don't want to call their name because I didn't get their permission to do that. But they are quite big. They started, I think, post COVID, and today they have over 2,003 people. And they are majorly women, and their focus is women in Nigeria and diaspora. And I must say, they are doing fantastically well. When I was looking at their website and everything, and I saw the storyline from people, I think if I have their permission to call their name, I will call their name in my next video, and you can go and see what they are doing. I think they are doing marvelous work. And you can use that as a benchmark to see what you want to do. I think you should just go into your Google and put the um, the most prominent investment club in Nigeria, or the top 10 investment club in Nigeria, and I think they come as number one. And that should be your motto. Look at what they are doing and see what they are doing, and you can start yours. And and by so doing, you start having that rental income we're talking about. So I stop here today. Thank you for joining.